I struggle with pornography. It all started whenever I went to my grandparents' house, and then I found something there, and I shouldn't have looked at it, but I looked at it. In my mind, I was just telling myself, no, 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 you shouldn't do that, you can't do that. I kind of knew at the time that it was something bad that I was looking at. And then later on, it just got progressively worse and worse. It started with looking at one thing and it was not as bad, and then, and like, oh, I want more of a rush, and then continue onward and onward and onward until it just got to a problem. So I would go on to different sites. I would try every place I could look, newspapers, sites, people I knew, doesn't matter. I tried everything, and it consumed me in such a way that I was living every day for it, and I couldn't go a day without it. I got up in the morning and I thought about it. I went to sleep at night and I thought about it, and I was in the middle of school day and I thought about it. Then even at church, I was here leading the worship band on Wednesday nights, and I was at home doing the exact opposite thing of what I sang about and what I talked about to other people at school. I was telling them that they can overcome their struggles, and that, God will make a way, and that He is greater than all things, that God is a great God, and I wasn't trusting that myself. And I couldn't look at girls the same way. I couldn't look at myself the same way. I couldn't look at anything the same way whenever I was addicted to it. Whenever I was doing that, I got caught in a situation where I didn't want to be, even to the point of where my parents would figure out that I'd been doing those things, where I would fall asleep and my mom would find out what I was looking at, and we would have to have conversations. Like, I stooped to a new low. It was impacting not only my spiritual life with God, but it was impacting my family life, my friend life. Pretty much my life revolved around pornography. I was just totally hating myself, just wanting to, just thinking that I wasn't worthy enough for God, and that I needed to be totally somewhere different. I wrote this letter where I just was pretty much, I'm just like this monster, and please just let me just be rid of all this. I think it was a summer, maybe either youth camp or it was super summer. I just broke down. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't keep up this facade. I couldn't do it. And God just called me out. You need to be going a totally different way than where you're going right now, and you need to be going for Christ and totally living your life for Christ in every single way, even not just in public, but in private as well. After this summer camp, I got back, of course, and everything was just boom, 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 just like it always is. You get off a mountaintop and you go straight into a valley. It just slowly went downhill, and then God just picked me up, and in another moment of just crying out to Him, I literally broke down. I couldn't go one more step without crying, without telling myself that I need to fix this.